Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Gatry Killings. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Here's what's happening today. 1 year ago today, a lone gunman entered a school and opened fire, killing 19 students and 2 teachers. The 21 lives were lost at the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. Police killed the gunman more than an hour after he began shooting. Some of the families are demanding accountability for the failed police response to the incident. About a month later, after the rampage, the bipartisan Safer Communities Act was passed by Congress and signed into law by President Biden. Texas Governor Greg Abbott ordered all state flags to be lowered to half-staff today to honor the victims, survivors, loved ones, and the community affected by the rampage. According to the Gun Violence Archive, there have been 238 mass shootings in the U.S. so far this year. There have been nearly 17,000 total gun violence deaths this year, and more than half of those were suicides. New information has emerged about the U-Haul truck crash near the White House. Authorities say the crash is being investigated as a potentially intentional incident. On Monday night, authorities say 19-year-old Saeed Varsith Kandula crashed a U-Haul truck into a security barrier. The barrier was about 200 yards from the White House. Court records show he removed a Nazi flag from his backpack after the crash and praised Hitler to his arresting officers. Kandula also told officers he planned his attack for 6 months and was trying to seize power. He said he was prepared to kill President Biden and would hurt anyone who stood in his way. No one was hurt. And President Biden was at the White House at the time of the incident. Kandula was arrested on several serious charges, including threatening to kill, kidnap, or inflict harm on a president, vice president, or family member. D.C. Police, Secret Service, and the FBI are working together to figure out the motive and considering the role mental health may have played in the incident. Today, Florida Governor, Republican Ron DeSantis, officially announced his 2024 presidential campaign bid. He made the announcement during an online conversation on Twitter with Twitter owner Elon Musk. Political analysts say, based on DeSantis' fundraising numbers and rising popularity in the Republican Party, he appears to be the biggest threat to former President Donald Trump's hopes of being the Republican nominee for president. The Texas State House failed to advance a bill that would have displayed the Ten Commandments in public schools. The Ten Commandments are listed in the Old Testament of the Bible and include commandments like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, honor your mother and father, and don't commit adultery. Senate Bill 1515 would have placed the Ten Commandments in each classroom so the words could be seen from various viewpoints. The bill was criticized by religious groups and civil liberties groups. However, Texas's legislative session is still open until May 29th. So, there is a chance the bill could come up again. Rock and soul icon Tina Turner is dead at age 83. That's according to a post on her verified Facebook page. She will be remembered as one of the best-selling artists of all time. The song Proud Mary was one of Turner's most-known songs, showcasing her unique sound, look, and moves. Tina Turner, whose real name is Anna Mae Bullock, was born in rural Tennessee. As a teenager, she moved to St. Louis, where she met rocker Ike Turner. They married in 1962. Ike's drug abuse fueled violent outbursts. And after years of physical and emotional abuse, Turner left Ike in the mid-70s with nothing but her name. In the early 80s, Turner's remake of the song Let's Stay Together reignited her career. In 1993, actress Angela Bassett played Turner in a movie based on her autobiography. Turner continued recording and touring into her 80s. She was honored by the Kennedy Center in 2005 and inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo act in 2021. No cause of death was provided. If you plan on traveling to a national park during the Memorial Day weekend where wild animals roam, listen to this story closely. Yellowstone National Park says a man could be facing charges after helping a newborn bison calf cross a river. According to the park, the bison calf was separated from its mother and herd while crossing the river. A man visiting the park pushed the struggling calf up from the river and onto the roadway. That seems like a normal thing to do, right? Wrong. Officials say when people touch any wildlife, especially a baby, it can be rejected and abandoned by its mother and other siblings. And that's exactly what happened. When the calf was abandoned, it started following people and cars and became a hazard. So they had to euthanize it. Park regulations state people need to stay at least 25 yards away from bison and other wildlife. Yellowstone National Park says if the man is identified and found guilty of any wrongdoing, he could be charged with a misdemeanor and face a $5,000 fine and up to 6 months in jail. So the lesson is, if you go to any national park, do not touch the animals. Here are a couple of comments from Sign1News viewers about stories we've aired recently. Kraft Cheese said the biggest complaint from its customers was the packaging for the individual slices, and it was too hard to get into. So Kraft redesigned the plastic around the cheese slice, making it thicker and easier to find the tear tab. At Camp Joyful posted, Kraft cheese, and then she added 2 green angry emojis. I've gotten spoiled on deli cheese now. But back when I was using that type of cheese, I've had moments when I was so tired, I didn't think straight, and I bit into the cheese with the wrapper still on. Imagine the disgust and surprise when I tried to enjoy my sandwich. And then there was a story about The Color Purple, the musical, coming to the big screen on Christmas Day this year. It's a reboot of the 1985 classic movie. At Lewis Murray Jr. 8248 posted, Hey CJ, yes, I remember the movie of The Color Purple. I've never forgotten it. Thanks. I will watch the movie at the theaters later this year. Thank you everybody for sharing. I can't wait to watch the movie myself. The Color Purple is one of my favorite movies. I never get bored watching that movie. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the new film. And before we go, we want to remind you of the Women's Mental Wellness virtual webcast scheduled for tomorrow night, Thursday, May 25th. It's entitled, It's Okay, Pause, Breathe, Process. The 1-hour show focuses on empowering women with knowledge, resources, and a sense of community in facing mental health challenges. Women will be sharing their personal stories, and experts from diverse fields will provide information and resources on the root causes of mental illness, discussions on inherited trauma, as well as nutrition and meditation. It will be live streamed on the Sign1News Facebook page. Captioning and American Sign Language interpretation will be provided, and it is free. To register, head to www.hernextchapter.org/2023 Women's Wellness. Again, that's Thursday, May 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, and 4 p.m. Pacific Time. If you or someone you love is facing mental health challenges, please join the discussion or share the link with others. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. Big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. Take care of yourself. It's so important to take care of yourself. Mental health especially. If you're tired, please take a break. It's okay. Have a great day.